Etra saw it. I'm home.
Honey!
What's wrong? You look absolutely frantic.
Well, the thing is...
Hey, Mom. Long time no talk. I've got someone I want to marry. You guys free this weekend? What the hell? My name's Tachibana. I'd just gotten home from work when I saw that text from our son, and my wife and I just stared at each other. Normally, you'd be thrilled about your kid's engagement announcement, but you wouldn't be this shocked. But we had good reason to react the way we did.
He's bringing his girlfriend, too!
Akamatsu's future bride, huh? That's when we both remembered a certain incident. It happened over 10 years ago, back when Akamatsu was in middle school. Work was going great, my marriage was solid. On the surface, everything seemed perfect. But back then, I had this one nagging worry. I'm home.
Welcome back, sweetie. How was work?
Good, thanks. So, how's Akamatsu been today?
The same as always. Came home from school, didn't say a word, and locked himself in his room.
Figures. Akamatsu was in 8th grade at the time. He'd never been particularly clingy, but ever since starting middle school, he'd become downright cold.
We're family. I just wish we could have some actual conversations, you know?
Tell me about it. Middle schoolers are smack dab in the middle of puberty. He's probably hitting his rebellious phase. But still, he used to be such a happy kid, always laughing. Lately, I barely see him smile. It's just sad. Yeah! Dinner's amazing tonight, too! That's my Akane! You think so too, right, Akamatsu? Oh, right! Did anything interesting happen at school today? If you need help with homework, I'm your guy. Well, I mean, I can probably only help with gym class and maybe art.
Honey, art class is for elementary kids.
Oh, right. Been so long since I was in school, I forgot.
Tachibana, you're way too young to be having senior moments.
Yeah. Huh? Thanks for dinner. Hey, Akamatsu? How about talking to your family once in a while?
Tachibana?
But come on!
You probably don't remember, but you were exactly like this when you were his age.
That's right. Compared to how you were, Akamatsu's practically an angel.
Wait, was I really that bad?
Back then, you were like a walking razor blade. You cut down everything and everyone around you, remember?
Oh yeah. Every time I tried talking to you, you'd immediately snap,
Shut up, old man!
Anyway, look how you turned out. Sometimes the best parenting is knowing when to back off.
Just like with you back then, being too pushy will only make him rebel harder. Let's just keep an eye on Akamatsu until things calm down.
But still...
Akane, honey. Akamatsu isn't some clueless little kid anymore. Mom! You're right. Maybe I have been worrying too much.
Yeah. Let's trust Akamatsu and just watch from the sidelines.
Okay. Thanks, Mom. Dad.
I was worried about Akamatsu, but my parents made perfect sense. We decided to stop hovering, and no matter how distant Akamatsu acted, we just watched over him. But it wasn't long before we had a real problem on our hands. Another exhausting day. I'm home.
Honey, welcome back.
What's wrong? Something happened?
We need to talk later.
For my usually cheerful wife to look this serious, this has to be something major. Got it. We'll talk after everyone's asleep. So, what happened?
I saw something.
Saw what?
I was cleaning the house today. Etra-chan saw it. Who could it be? That's weird. Akamatsu never texts during school.
Forgot my assignment that's due this afternoon. Can you bring it before lunch?
Oh my, Akamatsu forgot something. It's actually kind of nice that he's asking for help, but I should definitely lecture him about being more organized. Let's see. I just need to get it to him before lunch. Oh, crap. Lunch is in like 30 minutes. Pardon the intrusion. Huh, his room's actually pretty clean. Now, where's his assignment? I guess it'd be on his desk? But there's nothing here. Can't exactly text him back. He's in class. Ugh, I need to find this thing fast or he's gonna be late. If you want me to bring something, at least tell me where you put it. Wait, what's this? Letters? Did Akamatsu write these? They're all addressed to someone named Yasuria, but he's not sending them, just hoarding them up here. Why would he? I know I shouldn't read my son's private stuff, but this many letters is just weird. Plus, maybe this explains why Akamatsu's been so distant lately. Sorry, Akamatsu.
Dear Yuzuriha, why won't you see the real me? Is it because I'm younger? Because of the age gap? That you won't take me seriously? I'm being serious here. I want you to see who I really am.
Is this a love letter? But this Yasuria person.
I know I must look like a kid to you since I'm 20 years younger, but I want to make you happy, Yuzuriha. I'm ready for that responsibility. Please give my feelings a chance.
20 years older? That would make her 35? Okay, focus. Right now I need to find that assignment. Here it is. Better hurry. After that, I acted like nothing happened. But ever since dropping off that assignment, I couldn't stop thinking about those letters.
What else do you know about this Yuzuriha person?
I only skimmed them, so I don't have many details. Just that she's 35, lives alone in some fancy high-rise.
I see.
You don't think... Could Akamatsu be stalking this woman?
Akamatsu stalking? No way!
I don't want to believe it either, but the letters were so detailed, like he knew everything about her daily life. If it's not stalking, then what is it?
Okay, calm down. Since you snooped through his letters, you can't confront him about it exactly.
Right.
For now, let's just keep an eye on Akamatsu and see if he really is stalking someone.
Right. I'll watch him too.
What my wife told me was absolutely shocking, but as a parent, I didn't want to believe it either. We decided to observe Akamatsu's behavior for a while. A few days later, how's Akamatsu been since then?
Nothing out of the ordinary. He comes straight home after school. Based on timing, I don't think he's making any stops.
So that means...
Yeah, maybe the stalking thing was just my imagination.
Probably. But then, when and where did he meet this Yuzuriha woman?
That's what I keep wondering. Maybe online?
But if it was online, why bother with handwritten letters?
Good point. And it's strange that he's writing all these letters but never sending them. What is that kid thinking?
This whole hands-off parenting is harder than it looks. It was right after having that conversation with Akane.
Akamatsu's running late tonight.
I'm home.
Oh, welcome back. You're later than usual today.
Hung out at a friend's place.
You should let us know when you're going to be late. We worry.
I'm not a little kid anymore. I don't need to check in. I'm home. Akane, why are you just standing there?
Oh, it's nothing. Welcome back.
The next day.
I knew it.
Akane? Hello?
Honey, you need to get home now.
Whoa, what's wrong? You sound panicked.
Yesterday, when Akamatsu said he was at his friend's house and came home late, I had this awful feeling, so I looked at those letters again today.
Hey, didn't we agree to give him space? I don't care how worried you are.
But listen!
What? I'm home.
Akamatsu, come to the living room before you go upstairs.
What? Can't we just talk here?
Just come here.
Fine, whatever. Whoa, what's going on? Dad, why are you home? Shouldn't you still be at work? Family emergency. I left early.
Family emergency?
Just sit down.
What? This is stupid.
Akamatsu, recognize these?
What the? Did you go through my stuff?
We owe you an apology for that. But as your parents, we were worried about you.
That doesn't give you the right to invade my privacy!
I'm sorry, Akamatsu, but I've hit my breaking point here. I thought maybe you were stalking someone.
Stalking? What the hell are you talking about? Wait, did you read the letters? Are you serious?
Look, Akamatsu, I don't care who you fall for. That's none of your business. Your choice. But no matter how much you like someone, getting physically involved at your age is way too soon!
What? Yuzuriha, I can't handle having just a physical relationship with you. Why won't you open your heart to me? If all you want is my young body, fine. I can live with that. But someday, I hope, I want your heart. Please trust me and let me in. Ah! Grandpa, stop! Any adult who would get involved with a middle schooler is bad news. This is for your own good. You need to break it off with this woman immediately.
If I'd been paying closer attention to Akamatsu, I couldn't help either. This isn't just on you, Akane.
It's all made up!
What?
Look, it's all fantasy, okay? Yuzuriha doesn't actually exist. She's completely imaginary. Fantasy? Wait.
So you're saying you're writing letters to someone who doesn't exist?
Exactly! I was just messing around, writing letters to a pretend girlfriend. So everything in these letters... It's all fake! There's no relationship, no stalking, nothing!
Why would you do something like this?
Because I want a girlfriend, but I can't get one. So I started doing this to kill time, and it got kind of addictive. And as I kept going, the fantasy relationship got more serious. And that's what these letters document? Yeah, pretty much. I see. So there was nothing for us to worry about after all.
Thank God!
What do you mean, thank God? This is the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to me! This is going straight into my personal hall of shame! We're really sorry about that. But hey, everyone's got embarrassing stuff from when they were younger. God knows I do.
Same here.
Back when I was in middle school, I convinced myself I could talk to inanimate objects. I named everything I owned and had full conversations with them every day. Hey there, Pencil-kun! Looking sharp today. I'll give you a good sharpening later. Oh, I remember that.
And when I went through this phase where I was obsessed with tsundere characters and thought they were so cool, it's not like I wanted you to notice me or anything. I just blurt out lines like that and completely kill conversations. Did you catch last night's episode? It's not like I wanted you to notice me or anything. What?
We all went through cringy phases, and look how we turned out. You don't need to beat yourself up over this.
That's right.
You guys have no idea what I'm going through right now! Hey! After that, Akamatsu's rebellious phase kicked into overdrive, and he became even more distant than before. Our tendency to helicopter parent when we got worried was definitely our mistake. We learned our lesson, and decided to just wait out Akamatsu's rebellious phase. Eventually, things started to settle down, and we got our close family dynamic back. So, what kind of woman is Akamatsu bringing home?
Coming!
I'm back!
Nice to meet you. We've heard all about you. Please come in. Thank you so much. Nice to meet you. I'm Yuri and I've been dating Akamatsu.
Yuri, I hope Akamatsu hasn't been too much trouble. This kid's got more energy than sense sometimes. Dad, what the hell?
It's true that Akamatsu tends to act first and think later, and his enthusiasm can be overwhelming sometimes.
Even you, Yuri?
But I'm the type that overthinks everything and has trouble making decisions. So Akamatsu's always pushing me to take chances. He used to really help me grow.
Yuri. I was wondering what kind of person he'd bring home. But you two seem perfect for each other.
She's lovely. I feel completely comfortable in trusting our Akamatsu to you, Yuri.
Yuri,
Yes!
please, take good care of our son.
Of course!
Well, now that we've gotten the introductions out of the way, we should probably head out.
You should stay longer next time.
Hey, Akamatsu, I thought your type was older women. What? Don't you dare bring that up to Yuri. Just forget about it. I know.
Don't worry about it. Just some ancient family history.
This whole fiasco is now permanently etched into our family's collective memory as a source of endless amusement. If Akamatsu ever makes Yuri cry or messes up somehow, we might just have to let her in on that embarrassing little chapter of family history. That's what I was thinking anyway.
ご視聴いただきありがとうございました。家族ですし、もしかしたら悪いことをしているとなったら心配する気持ちはわかるんですがね。今回のケースは 反抗期が終わったら関係も落ち着いたのでよかったですけど、下手したら修復できないところまで壊れていた可能性もありますからね。身内であろうとプライバシーは守られるべきものです。皆さんはどう感じましたか？コメント欄に書いていただけると嬉しいです。また少しともいい方向に向かってよかったと思った方、チャンネル登録と高評価をお願いいたします。